Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Danas čitamo Šrimad Bhagavatama, 7th canto, chapter 6. Prahlad instructs his demoniac schoolmates. Text 5. Tataha yateta kushalaha kshemaya bhavam ashritaha shariram paurusham yavat na vipadyeta pushkalam tato yateta kushalach tato yateta kushalach Shemaya bhavam ashritaha Shemaya bhavam ashritaha Shariram paurusham yavan Shariram paurusham yavan Navipadyeta pushkalam Navipadyeta pushkalam Tato yateta kushalach Shemaya bhavan ashritaha Shariram paurusham yavan Navipadyeta pushkalam Tato yateta kushala Shemaya bhavam ashitaha Shariram paurusham yavan Navivyapeta pushkalam Tato kushala Shemaya bhavam ashitaha Shariram paurusham yavan Navipadyeta pushkalam Tato yateta kushala Shemaya bhavam ashitaha Shariram paurusham yavan Navipadyeta pushkalam Tataha Therefore Yateta should endeavor Kushalaha an intelligent man interested in the ultimate goal of life. Shemaya for the real benefit of life or for liberation from material bondage. Bhavam ashitaha who is in the material existence. Shariram the body. Paurusham human. Yavat as long as. Na not. Vipadyeta fails. Pushkalam stout and strong. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Therefore, while in material existence, bhavam ashritaha, a person fully competent to distinguish wrong from right, must endeavor to achieve the highest goal of life as long as the body is stout and strong and is not embarrassed by dwindling. Purport. As stated by Prahlad Maharaj at the beginning of this chapter, Kaumara Acharet Pragya. The word Pragya refers to one who is experienced and who can distinguish right from wrong. Such a person should not waste his energy and valuable human lifetime simply working like a cat or dog to develop his economic condition. For one word in this word there are two readings, Vavam Ashritaha and Bhayam Ashritaha. But accepting the meaning of either of them will bring one to the same conclusion. Bhayam Ashritaha indicates that the materialistic way of life is always fearful because at every step there is danger. Materialistic life is full of anxieties and fear, Bhayam. Similarly, accepting the reading Bhavam Ashritaha, the word Bhavam refers to unnecessary trouble and problems. For want of Krishna consciousness, one is put into Bhavam, being perpetually embarrassed by birth, death, old age, and disease. Thus one is surely full of anxieties. Human society should be divided into social system of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. But everyone can engage in devotional service. If one wants to live without devotional service, his status as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra certainly has no meaning. It is said, Stanad Brashta Patanyada. Whether one is in a higher or lower division, one certainly falls down for want of Krishna consciousness. A sane man, therefore, is always fearful of falling from his position. This is a regulative principle. One should not fall from his exalted position. The highest goal of life can be achieved as long as one's body is stout and strong. We should therefore live in such a way that we keep ourselves always healthy and strong in mind and intelligence, so that we can distinguish the goal of life from a life full of problems. A thoughtful man must act in this way, learning to distinguish right from wrong, and thus attain the goal of life. Tato yateta kushala kshemaya bhavam ashritaha shariram paurusham yavan na vipadeta pushkalam. Therefore, while in material existence, bhavam ashritaha, a person fully competent to distinguish wrong from right, must endeavor to achieve the highest goal of life as long as the body is stout and strong and is not embarrassed by dwindling. Om Jnanati Mirandasya Gananjala Shalakaya Chakshumilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim At Kripa Tamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vikas Swaminiti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubeva Patitanam Pavane Vaishnavebe Namo Namaha. Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath He Chai Guru Karan Charana Vandonya Hoite Vignash Abhishta Paran. Katanchana svite asmin dushkaram sukaram ved visnite paritam sya Shri Chaitanyam namamitam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shriva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Today we are continuing with the topic of regulation in Krishna consciousness. There are also many materialistic persons or materialists who are not in Krishna consciousness. They are very regulated. and their regulation, like also written purport, without Krishna consciousness is useless. It has no meaning. No meaning, because they don't know. They cannot distinguish between wrong and right, what have to do in life, what not to do in life, what is the goal of life, what is not the goal of life. In other sense, what is the ultimate goal of life. Therefore, in one sense, we compare these two regulation. In Krishna consciousness and regulation in material world, material person, not in Krishna consciousness. Better to live non-regulated life in Krishna consciousness than be super-regulated materialist. But if we can have both, that we are in Krishna consciousness and regulated, this is the best combination. And if we can remember what we spoke yesterday, someone can share what you remember from yesterday, what we spoke yesterday. Some idea what we spoke yesterday. Some suggestion.
We spoke about looking at the schedule and seeing what is the fixed part and what we have to adjust according to our own needs. We spoke about adjusting. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, okay. Someone something else. Someone remembers.
We need to have a plan. To plan our regulations.
Yeah, for what is said, where attention goes, energy flows. No? Where we put our endeavor, there also energy, we will do something about it. Shigonita Ki Jai. The first we spoke, regulations from Bhagavad Gita, which Krishna is giving Arjuna some regulation about our daily activities. That is about sleeping, eating, recreation, and work, which we perform every day. These activities. And therefore, we have to do these activities not too much, not too little. And how much is too little, too much for someone is maybe not the same for another person. Have to see what is our regulation for us. For example, if we have a body of an ant and we eat like an elephant, which is we cannot digest. We cannot digest the elephant. The ant will leave the body. Will die. Also, the opposite is true. If we are like elephant, have body of an elephant, we try to eat like ant. Also, we cannot survive. Everyone have says the proper quantity of these things of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work. This is one thing. And then from Brahmacharya Krishna consciousness, we spoke about regulation in Krishna consciousness. Means that We have to have like fixed schedule that doing activities at the same time, every day same time. If we cannot do it at the same time, at least we have to do it in the same sequence, one after another. In this way we avoid mental platform. No need to think what is next. We just follow our schedule. Schedule. And what is important, if we are not regulated, then our life can become very chaotic. So maybe we will be disturbed, we will not be happy, or we confused, and we will lose our mind and intelligence, and we will lose our discrimination. What is the goal of life? From life full of problems, full of problems. They were like in this verse from today. This is instruction of Prahlad Maharaj. He was 5-year-old boy, instructing his demoniac schoolmates. Giving very valuable instructions for us. Now is also coming soon Narsingha Chaturdashi, the appearance day of Narsinghadeva. Narsinghadeva. And Prahlad Maharaj is here advising his schoolmates not to waste human form of life, and as long as this body, subtle body especially, we have to we should therefore live in such a way that we keep ourselves always healthy and strong in mind and intelligence, so that we can distinguish the goal of life from a life full of problems. A thoughtful man must act in this way, learning to distinguish right from wrong, and thus attain the goal of life. This also encouraging us, we have to think. Therefore, in the Krishna consciousness is we are encouraging everyone to think. Thinking about matters is called, first we hear, Shravanam, then we have Manana, we contemplate, we think, and Nididasa, then we try to listen in practice, how we can apply in our life. And all this, also this regulation by themselves has no meaning. The regulation is important. We are using regulation in life, then we can attain the ultimate goal of life, which is self-realization, or to attain pure love of Godhead, to pure love of Krishna, and at the end we can go back home, back to Godhead. We can use this body which is given to us by Krishna through material nature, and this body is now called sadhana sharira. Sadhana means our devotional life, sharira means body. Sadhana sharira, you can use this body. More body. And what we like to do now, this regulation, if you have them open the discussion, have some specific thing we would like to discuss, we can see how we can improve our regulation, or how is our regulation now at present. If we are satisfied with our regulation, or we are not satisfied, like to improve. Also others like to share with others their regulation, that we can have some idea, some insight. Briganda Prabhu, please.
How can we become, how does it say, unconsciously competent the fastest? How can we attain this? That you don't have to think about all these things, that you're just like a machine. How can we attain to this level the fastest?
For everything is required time. Therefore we have to do our best and be patient. For example, when we start driving, also depends. depends on our some abilities, how fast we can learn, about how good we can learn. There are some predispositions, requirement. But in the devotion service, we know that there is some mercy involved, the mercy of the Lord, the mercy of Hari, Guru and Vaishnavas, which can many things can, I would say, can make miracles. We know that many devotees was not qualified for some position to do something, and then just overnight, by the mercy, they become qualified. Mercy means there's some intervention, higher intervention in our life. Therefore, we what to do. We are using one mantra: keep on trying, keep on praying. This is our mantra. We do our best and pray to Krishna to do the rest. To do the rest. How fast will we do? Depends. Of sincerity also. Is also this needed. There are also so many factors. I have 5 factors of action described in Bhagavad Gita in 8th chapter. Last 50 Daiva, my super soul. Depends. On the Upadrashta Anumanta. You also like to add something? No idea. For example, learning Mridanga. We want to learn fast Mridanga, but usually, fast playing Mridanga usually don't work, isn't so good. We can learn fast, but we usually learn incorrect and fast. The teacher, this is sharing by Sheshika, Prabhu is sharing, he is great Sheshika, was sharing this experience. His teacher, he told, you start slow and correct. Then one day you will play fast and correct. But nowadays everything we want fast. This is the disease of modern age. Fast involve a little bit passion. Fast. Better we try to do good things as good as possible. Sometimes it's time limit. This is also correct. There's sometimes time limit. But if there is no so much time limit, then we're trying to do correctly as possible. Madhuji?
So, thank you, Prabhu, for expanding on this topic, because it is so important for our spiritual life as I see it. When we are trying to get regulated, obviously Maya is going to give many tests and many challenges. One of which is controlling the mind and the senses. When we see something really very, tempting, we forget philosophy. We want to go after that thing, whatever it is. In my case, it's prasadam. I'm a prasadam freak. So I see opulent prasadam, finish. All the doctor's orders, Ayurvedic doctor has said this, not to eat this, eat at this, all that goes out the window. Immediately I simply want to have prasadam. So this is a very big challenge, because it's hard to remember when something very nice comes, you want to enjoy that thing. So how to overcome this tendency and how to control the mind and senses?
For everything we have to have determination. We have to do this sankalpa. Sankalpa, some vow. Vow, and when we are taking vow, usually what you don't vow, you don't to say everyone vows, our vows. you don't boost yourself. Now I will do this and this things. It's like more confidential with us and Krishna, our spiritual master, some mentor, whoever. There also we also how to say, because we cannot control our senses ourselves. this is useless. This was always useless. The best yogis, the best mystics, we have example Durvasa Muni or then on Menaka. Who was this? Who was his Muni? Was this? Yeah. Vishwamitra Muni or Saubhara Muni. So many Munis, great yogis, great mystic, because they try to artificially control the senses. At the end, they failed. But in another sense, another way, for example, Ambarish Maharaj, simple devotee, called simple, humble devotee, he engaged all senses in the service of the Lord. It's described in the 9th canto of Savanach. First, he focused the mind, engaged the mind on the lotus feet of the Lord. Savanach Krishna Padaravindayor. Therefore, if the mind is engaged in the service of the Lord, the Lord is Hrishikesha. It's not our senses. We don't. Krishna is giving us his senses, and if we think, then Krishna will remind us we have to engage our senses. So-called our has borrow senses in his service. Therefore, before, I just hear, for example, if you hear this last Sunday, for example, if you go to YouTube, Silicon Valley, before they honor prasadam, first they ask some person, every day some different person is offering prayers. He told, please tell us some realization about prasadam, your experience also from Shastra. That the person have to tell something about Shastra and about the glorification of prasadam, his experience about prasadam. And after they chant Sharira Vilajar with instruments, they're glorifying prasadam, preparing their consciousness. And then Mahaprasada Govinda, on the prasada say Dukkha Namona, Bhagavad Gita, some shlokas of prasadam. They really prepare themselves for prasadam. This is not for my enjoyment. Prasadam enjoy me. we are like secondary enjoyers. Secondary enjoyers that we don't jump. We don't jump on prasadam. This is that we have to be cooled down, prepare ourselves, be sattva guna or shuddha sattva, consciousness, okay. Then we start honoring prasadam. Honoring prasadam. Then say what happened with us in the beginning. We nicely recite prayer, Sharira Vida Jal. We chant whole prayer, then also remember the meaning or recite the meaning. We meditate, we contemplate. After some time, we forget. We just Sharira Avida Jai. And jump. No time. And we as fast as possible. We eat. We are not aware. We are not while eating. We just. I don't. We don't. Therefore, we have to cool down first. Prepare our consciousness for everything, for every activity. For example, if we prepare our consciousness like we are before worshipping the deity, we got this Shuddha Buddhi, purification. I'm not this body. The Manasa Puja, Manasa everything, Manasa I do. Then physical. This is full preparation. Same. Prasadam is like, for example, speaking about prasadam, is same worshipping the Lord. The form of the Lord. Prasadam, no different from the Lord. You see in the Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, 1/3 of Chaitanya Charitamrita only speaking about prasadam, preparing prasadam, serving prasadam, honoring prasadam, glorifying Mahaprasadam, all of some prasadam. These other things, noon duties, written. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now go to perform his new duties, and then again Kirtan, Prasadam, so much descriptions. And Krishna Katha. Upon new duties, only one shloka. therefore prasadam, this consciousness is very important. Yes, that we everything do with proper consciousness. Consciousness, Krishna consciousness, that we do Krishna conscious things, that we follow consciously, that we meditate, contemplate, and but because we are living in material and Kali Yuga, especially environment is permeated with rajas and tamas, and there immediately we are, because we are coming from such background, we are not completely free of lower modes, and immediately lower modes jump. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita, it's 14th chapter describing 3 modes of material nature. There's always all the time competition, and we can, with determination, by mercy, we can choose which guna we will do our activities. Also in 3rd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is described Kapila Deva. We can do devotional service in different modes. We can chant in ignorance, we can chant in rajas, we can chant in sattva guna, we can chant in Shuddha sattva, pure goodness, or also same eating. We can take prasadam in Tama guna, we can take prasadam raja guna, we can take prasadam sattva guna, we can take prasadam Shuddha sattva. For example, Prabhupada, he took prasadam in Shuddha sattva, transcendental, honoring prasadam, but you have experience with spiritual master, or whoever served some spiritual master, and they completely on. There's some lecture going on, or some bhajan. For example, when I was in Juhu, Bombay, in Juhu Beach, ISKCON Juhu, and this Shishi Radha Ras Bihari deities. At that time they chant, at that time was chanting from Chaitanya Chaitamrita was going on all the time. There are different things we can do, that we in proper environment, we take prasadam with proper mood. All the time, otherwise we will not get much from prasadam. But whatever we do, which other activity, we will not get much benefit. Not get much benefit. There depends on the receiver, how much benefit we get from. There were this, for example, this Vaisheshika Prabhu, which is also other words, Vaisheshika is calling this inspirational sadhana, to be inspired. When we do something, we have to be inspired for Krishna consciousness. If we're not inspired, then we miss, but we are not present, we are absent. We are on a mental platform, somewhere in some, for example, now we are hearing, everyone can be in different universe, with the mind. We can screen our mind on the disk in the monitor. We put the monitor, what is going on in our minds. We not where we are everything. We are planning. We are shopping. Or we are booking ticket. Or whatever. Or in the kitchen. What probably will next. Yes, so many things can be on. And therefore, we'll say one activity at a time. One thing at a time. This is one thing. Yeah. Therefore, also it's important, out of sight, out of mind. For example, we have some diets or some these things I have to avoid. For example, if you want to fast on Ekadashi, there was one monkey. He this story. Monkey tried to fast Nirjala Ekadashi, complete fasting. Then monkey, he told other monkeys, I will fast this day. Tell other monkeys to tell this monkey, how you will fast? You will come very weak. You will come very weak. Then you can next day you cannot even come to take food. This this monkey for breaking the fast next day, he come closer. He bring the food closer to to make it reachable. What's going on? He's spending half the fast, no problem. Then the last monkey put near the mount the food. And what happened? They just bite. It start eating. What to do? Therefore, we have to. We no need to roam around prasadam too much. We want to fast. His contemplation is, we know how it's going on. Contemplation, attachment, and it's like this. And start activity.
Thinking, feeling.
Yeah, about the second chapter about Gita. Because when we become attached, if you are not attached, no problem. When you start attachment, then we always have to be engaged, or have we occupied our mind. We cannot empty the mind. Different. We have, for example, if we want to fast, then this time, which is, we have extra time, we have to also engage this time in devotional activity. This is the purpose of fasting. We have to get extra time. For example, also diets, also for simple prasadam, then there are feasts. And diet, we have to have, wow, that's tricky, it's not easy. If we are alone, it's more easy than we cook only this. If we are depend on others, it's different. It's a challenge. But anyway, it's better prasada than something to eat or something else. But sometimes these diets first, for example, this regulation, this is a problem regulation. If we are not regulated, we damage everything, and then difficult to cure. But for example, from the beginning, regulated, we don't talk materialist. First they we spend money too much eating, become fat, and then you have to spend money for reducing the fat. But if you all the time try to be regulated, you eat how much you can digest, so much energy you can spend, then it's very easy. But simply, if you follow Shastra described, it's 2 times per day, and we avoid night eating, or something we have to do, depends on the constitution, we avoid eating night, heavy food, and that kind of thing. But usually nowadays no activity, only fingers are working, nowadays, fingers are working, computer, keyboard, and this is working, and other things we are not moving. Everything, our lifestyle. If we go to our lifestyle, we have to take our food, this is prasadam, and quantity on the thing. There were first these so valuable instructions from Upadeshamrita. First shloka, second and third shloka. We try to follow, and then we avoid so much troubles and unnecessary. Something else? You want to add something, Madhu?
Yeah, this is really good point. So, our consciousness and sattva guna, that we regulate our mind and to see properly what actually prasadam is. That this is not ordinary food. This is Krishna himself. Like books of Prabhupada are not just books, but this is Krishna. In some temples, books are worshipped on the altar. And so prasadam is also actually we should always prepare ourselves consciously how to, and for everything, all activities to do in more sattva guna, or should I say like later, that it's that we don't that we go step by step more higher in consciousness and regulate things in our life.
For example, when we are pure devotee, then everything we will do pure, making Krishna conscious. Till that time, we have to consciously do it. This is the plan. When pure devotee is unconsciously competent. Everything do for Krishna. Everything do for Krishna. All activities our stage in sadhana, Vaidhi Bhakti and sadhana, we have to rules, also we have to do consciously, otherwise unconsciously is going everything for myself, for my enjoyment. This is like automatic, when you have saving, I see. Automatically is falling on this folder, my sense gratification. When you save something, you met path. We have changed this path. Direction for Krishna, Krishna's pleasure. Automatically going for my pleasure. We change consciously, slowly going, little by little, more and more for Krishna conscious, for Krishna satisfaction, less for my satisfaction. And one point will be 100% only for Krishna, nothing for myself. Now we have to consciously do this. That was the process. It's like this. We have perfect process. Acharyas give us process on this tat karma pravartana, following the process which is given by previous acharyas, which is 24 hours filled with activities Krishna consciousness. We just have to tune in. And when Prasanta would ask me how to do this, just follow. Just follow. Very simple, just follow. No, we cannot invent something better. We can only spoil things. We just have to follow. This is very simple. But for us it's difficult to follow. Mind always telling much more, maybe something different, maybe something better, something else, or whatever. No, we have to preach to the mind. First preaching is to the mind. Mana Shiksha. First you preach to our mind, to listen. Because we are pure soul covered with impure mind, gross and subtle body, so we have to purify our existence. We are already pure, so we are covered with impurities, with impure mind. We have to pure the mind, pure the heart. Something else or someone else add? Some question, realization? I will conclude.
So what I got out of this is that one must first prepare one's consciousness, whatever the activity may be. Even taking prasadam is doing service to Krishna in the form of honoring the mercy, as Anuradha also said. Prasadam and Krishna are non-different. And what I heard you say also is that one must preach to the mind, because the mind has been driving us life after life after life and overpowered the soul. So we must reverse that and bring it under the control of one's intelligence.
They describe, for example, third chapter Bhagavad Gita is describing hierarchy. There are sense object, senses, mind, intelligence, and soul and super soul. We are higher. Also, this in the picture in sixth chapter described that the senses are like the horses, the ropes is the mind, intelligence is the driver. We are the passenger. And the passenger is from Upanishad. And you have to see all the time this picture. I heard from Sankirtan, one realization, Sankirtan, one person, he put this picture and magnify on the whole wall. He was whole wall. He put this picture, the horses and senses and intelligence and the soul. And he told, when I wake up, I immediately see my position. This is my position. When I wake up morning and I see this picture, this is my position now. This is my starting point. I have to start controlling my mind, senses, mind, intelligence. I'm the soul. If I don't start controlling, I don't do my devotional service, there will be chaos and chaotic. My life will be troublesome. No? I will do things I don't want to do. There was Vaisheshika, we had one joke. Before you're going to shopping, first you read Bhagavad Gita, prepare your consciousness, and read the chapter Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, you will buy unnecessary things you don't need. Right. for everything.
That is so true.
Yeah, and so many other things. For everything, you have to prepare our consciousness. Otherwise, Maya will swallow us. Our mind.
Waiting to pounce.
Yeah, for breakfast. They will eat us for breakfast. Okay, something else. Thank you very much. Grantharachimavatam ki jai, Shubhat ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Vancha Kalpatrubhyascha, Kripa Sindhubevacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Very grateful.
Thank you for you, for inspiration. I just spoke your words, your words through my mouth.